welcome back to my channel, Blushed with Beauty. I am actually really excited for today's video. It's something related to makeup, but not me like teaching makeup or telling you tips or tricks or anything about makeup. I'm going to do a beauty tag while I get ready. So I'm just going to be casually getting ready in the background while I answer a 30 beauty question tag. Let's just jump into it. Okay. First question, do you remember your first makeup item? My first makeup item was the CoverGirl and Olay, like the swirled foundation. I think they, why does my camera keep auto-focusing? Come on, camera. I actually think they still make it, which is kind of funny, but I actually really enjoyed that foundation. It was super full coverage though, and I applied it way wrong. I like caked it on. Like I was like, I want to get full coverage out of this, so I just like patted it on like no tomorrow, but it was really good foundation. Okay, next question. Describe your perfect mascara. Have you found one that fits your specifications? No, I have not found one, but I found some pretty close ones. The Benefit They're Real the Benefit They're Real mascara is pretty close, as well as the Lash Blast Volume by CoverGirl. Okay, so my perfect mascara would be something that is not super wet so it doesn't clump together, but it's also going to give me a lot of volume because I am all about the volume and the length and the like false lash appearance. So everything that false lashes can give, I want. Really voluminous, long lashes that aren't like clumped together is exactly what I want. So the Benefit They're Real gives that kind of false lash appearance. And it's just not as like oomph as I would like it. And this one is pretty good. The only one with this is it doesn't lengthen a whole much. This is more like a volume mascara, which it says on the package, so I wasn't expecting much for length. And it also transfers a little bit. It transfers a little bit onto your upper lid and your lower lash line. A tiny, tiny bit. But I love the way it makes my lashes look that I can deal with the transfer. Okie doke. On to the next question. What kind of coverage do you prefer from foundation? That is a good question. It kind of depends. More in the summertime, I'm looking for a little bit lighter foundation. So something that's just going to give me a little bit of coverage, but not like cake face. Whereas in the winter, I'm looking for more full coverage. However, there are some days, you know, vice versa, where like in the winter I want less coverage, summer I want more coverage. On a day-to-day basis, I like light to medium coverage. I don't have a ton of hyperpigmentation or acne or red spots. I just like to have a nice even skin tone all over. So a light to medium coverage foundation for my everyday skincare works out just fine for me. Like I said, sometimes I want full coverage. Sometimes I want like a BB or CC cream, which gives like super natural light coverage. Okay, next question. Favorite high-end brand? Okay, this is hard because every high-end brand that I like for different reasons. I would say I really like Urban Decay. I think they have a great selection. Foundations are good. Their eyes, I mean, they're known for their eye palettes, the Naked palettes, and their lip products are also really good. So I'd say Urban Decay is good. A high-end skincare brand that I really enjoy is Caudalie. Caudalie you can find at Sephora, and it is just a great natural skincare brand. They have a lot of products that include like grape water and rose water, and it's just a nice natural brand, and I really enjoy their products. Their skincare products are fantastic. Every single skincare product that I've tried from them has not left my face feeling oily or dry or like super tight or anything. It's just made my skin feel so natural, back to its normal hydrated self, and I love it. So for a more high-end skincare brand, I definitely go to Caudalie. Okie dokie. What cosmetic brands have you always wanted to try but still haven't? You would be surprised, well maybe not, I actually haven't tried a lot of high-end brands, because I really want to try Bobbi Brown. I think Bobbi Brown, I've heard so much about their shimmer strips and stuff, and just overall. And I would love to try Hourglass. Once again, about their whole, like, what are they called, like ambience palettes and stuff. I've just heard such great things about them. Favorite drugstore brand? Once again, this is so hard. I think Physicians Formula is a solid drugstore brand. I think sometimes their prices can be a little bit up there, you know, for drugstore, but I think they are solid. They have some good bronzers, some good blushes. Overall, I think they're a solid brand. And for a more like low drugstore brand, like cheaper drugstore brand, I think Wet n Wild is solid. I mean, they have a great foundation that came out, I'd say a month ago. They have, like I said in my couple videos ago, the top 5 under 5, they have some awesome blushes and some great lipsticks and stuff. So I would say Wet n Wild is actually a really solid brand, and you can find pretty much all their products for under $10. I don't think I've ever bought in a Wet n Wild product over $10. So it's a great line overall, and I really enjoy them. Do you wear fake eyelashes? Sometimes. It's every once in a while. If I am feeling them, sometimes I will. Like some days I'll just be like, these need false lashes because my mascara just won't be giving me enough. But most of the time I have a great mascara that I'm wearing, and so I don't really feel the need to wear false lashes. So I don't really wear them on special occasions or something. If I'm like super glammed up, I will, but for the most part, all natural. Okay, next question. Is there any kind of makeup you can't leave the house without? I don't always wear makeup out. I have my all natural days. If you follow me on Facebook, you saw a vlog that I posted a little less than a week ago about my all natural days where I don't wear makeup. But when I do wear makeup, I love to leave the house with a little bit of powder and like an eyeshadow brush. If you get oily or if you just need a touch up, bring like a big fluffy eyeshadow brush and some powder. And when you're getting oily, just touch up maybe around the nose, down the bridge of the nose, wherever you're getting oily, or if you just need to touch up a little bit. And this is a great tip if you don't want to bring a big clunking like big fluffy powder brush to like that, and you don't want to like totally redo your makeup and be like cake face at the end of the day because you just like did like 10 layers of makeup throughout the day. It's a really good tip. Next question. What is your most cherished beauty product? That's a hard one. It always changes, but at the moment, it is my Ofra eyeshadow and highlighter. This stuff is so good, you guys. Like, it is so good. I am almost out of this single pan because I got it in an Ipsy bag, and I love it. Like, this highlighter, I have gotten compliments on every single time I wear it from new people. Same people are like, that highlighter, like every time I go to work someone comments on it, and I just am obsessed with it. It's great for your eyes also. It's so creamy. It doesn't like budge. It's so beautiful, you guys. Right now, that is definitely like the most cherished beauty item I have. It is so beautiful. Okay. How often do you shop for makeup? Do you like to pick up an item here and there or get lots of goodies at once? If I could choose both, I would, because I like to shop for makeup every day. If I had the money, I would just go buy like the whole store every single day. I kind of like going and getting a ton of goodies at once, because then I can try them all out. I can have my big table full of goodies and I can be like, yes, I got all these, and try them all out, rather than just one here and there, because then it's like you're buying makeup, but it's like you're spending your money, but you're only getting one thing. So I prefer a whole bunch of goodies at once, but I don't know that my bank account does, so I don't always do it that way. Okay, eyebrows are on. Do you have a beauty budget or do you spend freely? This is also a good question because it really honestly depends. I kind of budget for my makeup, like, okay, like if I know I'm gonna go shopping, I'll be like, so I'll spend this much on makeup, this much on groceries or whatever, you know. So it's kind of a nice way to just budget, but also get like everything you want and need. So most of the time I budget. Sometimes I just spend freely. Like I'll go to Sephora, I'll be like, oh, I want this and this and this. I'll go to Target and I'll be like, oh, well, this is on sale and this is on sale and this is on sale, so it must be cheap. And I get to the counter, it's like $200. I'm like, but it was all on sale. So, you know, it depends. Most of the time I like to budget. I like to budget. Sometimes I don't always budget though. Do you utilize coupons, rewards, cards, and sales when you shop for cosmetics? I try my best when I can, but I cannot always do it. I always forget to look for coupons and stuff, and it just... Sometimes I'm just like out of control and I forget. But sometimes I also like go up to the counter and the beauty person behind the counter has coupons and stuff. If this is more at the drugstore, Sephora doesn't really put out coupons or anything. I do always use rewards cards though. I can say that, it's even at the drugstore or at Sephora. Okay, next question. What type of product do you buy most of? I would say lipstick or lip products, just because you can never have too many lip products in my opinion, because they're all different colors, different shades, different finishes, different formulas. So I can like reason with myself being like, well, I need this one and this one, even though they're the exact same color, they're different formulas, different finishes, like I need them both. But I would say second up to that is actually foundation. I buy a lot of foundations. I normally just use one at a time until it's gone, but I actually buy a lot. It's kind of crazy. So yeah. Is there a brand that you absolutely cannot stand? No, actually. There isn't a brand that I found that I have absolutely cannot stand. There's brands that I think aren't that great, but I wouldn't say I couldn't stand them. Personally, I am not the biggest fan of the whole Kim Kardashian West beauty, but that is just because personal reasons. I personally do not support her. I can't. Personal reasons. I just can't support the whole Kardashian West family. I just can't do it. But that doesn't mean I'm not willing to try out her products. I just haven't, and I probably won't. I mean, if I got sent them, I might play with them a little bit, but I'm not going to go out of my way to buy them, and I'm definitely not going to put them on my channel. I just can't. Just personal reasons, personal opinions for that family and for her personally, and I do not want to give any publicity to her or any type of like mentions of her name or anything. So I wouldn't say I cannot stand that brand. I'm just saying me personally will not be publicizing it or putting it out on my channel. Do you avoid certain ingredients in cosmetics like parabens or sulfates? I try to, but sometimes it's not the easiest. You want to try to avoid certain ingredients in your makeup just because they will affect your skin in different ways and they're not the best for your skin. But sometimes it's not always the easiest, and sometimes I forget, and sometimes my head is just like, just do it. Like, it's gotta be okay. Like, other people have bought it. You must be fine. So I probably should start being a little bit more careful about that. Do you have a favorite place to shop for makeup? My favorite place to shop for makeup is Ulta, because Ulta is literally like Target mixed with Sephora. It's just like everything in one, and it just like makes my heart melt. Like, I walk into Ulta and I am just like in heaven. Okay, do you like trying new skincare products, or do you like keeping the same routine? I love trying new skincare products. Love, 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 love trying new skincare products. I think that there are so many good ones out there, and honestly, I have a solid skincare routine that if for some reason one of the skincare products I try out doesn't work, that I can get my skin to bounce back from it, or whatever I use, the moisturizer, I have a good solid moisturizer, I can get my skin to just get rejuvenated, come back from whatever I didn't like. And I love trying new skincare products because if it works, I have just found like a hidden gem that I can just like share with everyone, and it's like the best feeling ever. Favorite bath and body brand? I am going to say The Body Shop. The Body Shop has great products. It's kind of in the middle of like drugstore and high end. You can get like minis, which are cheaper, bigger ones which are more high end in a way, and their products are really, really good. They have some that are kind of like but for the most part their products are phenomenal, like really, really good. Their body butters are just like so luxurious. If you could buy from one brand, which brand would you choose? I would probably choose MAC. MAC is a really well-known brand. I've tried some foundation, I've tried some concealer, their blushes, their bronzers are really nice. Their lip products, their lipsticks, they're like known for are really nice. So I would say MAC because they have a really solid brand and I know I could find something that I would like from there. Okie doke, next question. What brand do you think has the best packaging? That's difficult because I think a lot of brands have good packaging, to be honest. Like each brand in their own way has some cute things. I would say Benefit. I think Benefit has some super cute packaging. I love that how their little bronzes and blushes comes in a little box and the names they have for them. I think it's fun but still really professional looking and sturdy. So I would say Benefit has some pretty good packaging. Which celebrity always has great makeup? This one is a hands down for me, Blake Lively. I think her makeup is just so beautiful. I think she's just beautiful overall. But her makeup is always just so beautiful, and like she doesn't even need to go extreme like false lashes and big glamorous eyes and like bright red lipstick to be like absolutely stunning. Like she goes so natural and just be so freaking beautiful. Do you belong to any online makeup communities? Aside from YouTube, not really. 5 favorite beauty gurus. Okay, this is going to be difficult because there's a lot of good ones. My top favorite is Tati. I saw her from her very first video up until now. I love her. I think she's amazing. Laura Lee I think is awesome. Manny Makeup Artist, or Manny MUA, Manny Moi, whatever you want to say. He's awesome. Jeffree Star is a solid hands down. I'm gonna go with Jaclyn Hill. Okay, do you like multifunctional products like lip and cheek stains? It kind of depends. I think they're a great money saver, a great idea. A multifunctional product like my eyeshadow and highlighter I enjoy a lot. I think it's a great budget friendly and also travel friendly. I think those are also really travel friendly. If you don't want to pack a whole bunch of makeup, you can just pack one item that is going to dual for 2 places on your face. But not all of them I always like for both places. So for example, the cheek and lip stains I would only use on my lips. I don't really like cheek stains all that much. I haven't really found one that is really like blows my mind. I like the concept of multi-purpose makeup products, but you just have to do them right. Okay. Are you clumsy in putting on makeup? I would actually say no. Sometimes I am. Sometimes my hand will be really shaky because I've had too much like caffeine, or I'll just be like super tired in the morning or something, or like I'll accidentally be like doink like right into my nose or something. But for the most part, I like to be very precise, take a lot of time on my makeup, make sure everything's right, touch it up. Like I'll go back to it, like I'll probably go back to my eyeliner even though I already did it and like checked it out and everything. So I'm not very clumsy when it comes to that. I like to be very precise and make sure that I do not become clumsy. Next, do you use makeup base or primer for the eyes? I do not. How many hair products do you use on a typical day? On a typical day, I use none. Normally, I leave my hair down. It's nice and wavy. I just brush it and it's just natural waves. On a hair day that I'm actually trying, I probably use about 2 or 3. Next, what do you apply first, concealer or foundation? I apply foundation first. Question 29. Do you ever consider taking makeup classes? No, I don't. I've learned a lot from YouTube. I just watch YouTube videos. That's where I started my makeup. Last question. What do you love about makeup? I love that with makeup, you are just free to be yourself. I think that makeup is kind of an expression of you. So you can do your makeup however you want, and that's going to define you. Not define who you are, but it's going to give you an impression, just like your clothes will, what kind of clothes you wear, what you do with your hair. Makeup is just a way to just get your creativity out and really build your self-confidence. A lot of people wear makeup to build your self-confidence, and I don't disagree with that. A lot of people are like, well, you should be natural beauty on your own. But honestly, if that builds your self-confidence, if that makes you have a better day, or if that makes you feel good about yourself because maybe you're having a bad day, or maybe you just don't have a lot of self-confidence, I am totally on board with that, because that was me. That was totally me. I still don't have a ton of self-confidence, and I'm working on it, but if makeup gives you that self-confidence that you need to make it through the day and feel good about yourself, then why not? It's not bad for you. It's not hurting anybody. It is just making you feel beautiful about yourself, and honestly, I have nothing wrong with that. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's a form of art, a form to just express yourself, and it's a form to really highlight your best features. Like I said, if you want to like show off your beautiful blue eyes, or your amazing eyebrows, or your plump and luscious lips, like do it. Why not? Like, have some confidence in yourself. Just have some confidence to be who you are. And I think makeup really gives you that just kind of freedom. You can do so many different things and so many different looks with makeup, and it just shows who you are. If you guys liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys all again on Wednesday.